Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to the kickoff of Underground Railroad Days 2015. I'm Mike Rose, President of the Underground Railroad Society of Cass County, and we want to thank you all for joining us tonight, and thank you all for taking an interest in the Underground Railroad and its impact on this area and the nation. The Underground Railroad is everyone's story, and it's truly a legacy of freedom. The desire to be free and help others achieve their freedom is the foundation for what America stands for. We have a community right here in Cass County, which was unique in the U.S. 160 years ago, and reflects today America's diversity and freedom. Each year, we continue to grow, and this year is no exception. It is because of all of you we are able to continue with our mission of preservation and education. I would like to thank our board members for their time and effort in furthering our mission, meeting on a monthly basis, even when the weather is bad and the house is cold. They are a great team, and I'm happy and proud to be able to work with them. I would also like to thank Beverly Young. She works very hard every year to put together Underground Railroad Days, and is a longtime board member and supporter, and has done a great job in Vandalia. So thank you, Beverly, and the Vandalia Village Board. And I would also like to thank Kathy LaPointe for all she does. Her vision and energy for each project or event and the daily running of the organization is truly remarkable, as I'm sure you'll all agree. So thank you, Kathy. We have a great program for you tonight. Thank you again for being here. Sit back and enjoy. Tonight's MC is Kathy LaPointe, so a big welcome for Kathy LaPointe.
Hi, I'm Kathy LaPointe. And get my glasses on here. Welcome to our 6th annual Underground Railroad Days. Our 6th annual. It's amazing. And our 5th performance by Dr. Vaughn and Fran Washington. We're so happy you're here. This is so strange not to be able to see the audience. This opening night has become such an integral part of the festival. It sets a perfect tone for the weekend. Adding our Michigan History Day winners these last 2 years has not been only very entertaining, but very, very meaningful. We join our whole community in congratulating you for an extraordinary achievement. We were hanging a copy of the Sanctuary and Deliverance mural at the Bonine House when we found our theme for this year. In the final panel, it shows a freedom seeker testifying against the slave catchers. It also reflects jubilation at the outcome of the trial. Marty Kazar, who is a project manager on the mural, suggested, take a stand, testify. And in light of what has happened across our country in this last year, we all need to do just that. Lynn Pollard took Ruth Andrews' painting and created our logo, and we put it on posters, t-shirts, and totes. We've also created a photo opportunity with a real pulpit and some of the Wax Museum kids' hats, and it's just a great opportunity to do your own testifying. Vandalia was filled with people, Quakers, free blacks, freedom seekers, and others who stood up in the face of great injustice and did what was right. And they made a mighty sound that added to the chorus across the country that changed our laws and eventually our soul. Today, more than ever, we need to join their spirits and do what is right and make some noise. We need to take a stand and testify. Our program begins with our Sam Adams Michigan History Day Youth Division winners for play. Ruth Andrews is their coach and mentor. Ruth, would you come up, please?
Hello. It's my privilege to be here and to work with my wonderful team. And I just want to say that the study of history is really important. I know that there's been some controversy in Texas over what's being taught, and what Michigan History Day does for us is allow us to study and research our own local history and to really add all the contributions that deserve to be acknowledged when you think about what made the history that made us who we are today. So that's what we go into it looking for. I want to thank Cassopolis Schools, Kathy LaPointe, Philomena Patton, Our Father's Keeper Family Ministries, Penn Friends Church, United Presbyterian Church, Margie Yeager, and the kids can come up now and get in their places. I want to tell you who they are. They are Kennedy Brooks, Anna Leach, Keith Porter, Kendon Williams, and normally Colin Bogue is a member of our cast, but he is playing in an all-star baseball game tonight, and so Rachel Williams at the very last minute is substituting for Colin, and she will be using her script, and so you'll see a girl playing the parts of two males. First she'll be a slave master, and then she'll be the son of Pamela and Nathan Thomas. And it's so dark out there that I don't know where Nancy Rafferty is, but I think she's in the audience. Are you there, Nancy?
Yes. Yeah.
Nancy Rafferty is a docent at the Schoolhouse Underground Railroad Museum, and she's the one who told this story and inspired the kids. So thank you very much, Nancy.
When the sun comes up and the first quail calls, follow the drinking gourd, for the old man is waiting for to carry you to freedom if you follow the drinking gourd.
The year is 1845. Gregory and Sarah have escaped the plantation in Kentucky and are being pursued by their owner. They are running through a forest somewhere in Indiana.
I can hear him. He's coming. We made it all the way to Indiana. We can't let him catch us now. You take the baby and go that way. I'll make sure they follow me. But what if they catch you? Don't worry. I'll escape and I'll find you. Go, now. Hey, over here.
All right, boy. I know you can hear me. Come on out with your hands up. Don't make me shoot into them bushes. All of you. All right, I got you now. Where's that girl?
Ow! I hit the leg.
You wouldn't have gotten yourself shot if you hadn't tried to take my gun. Now you got a bullet in your leg. Get up. Where's that girl? She still got that pickaninny?
You ain't never gonna see her again.
So much the worse for you. Get moving. See that tavern up ahead? See that light up ahead? We're going to that tavern. I'm hungry. And I bet you're even hungrier. If you would have been more cooperative, I might have let you eat some. Since you cheated me out of my slave girl and her pickaninny, I'm going to tie you up outside while I eat. Hey, mister, did you shoot him? Was he trying to escape? Yep, you got it all figured out. Hey, son, you think you could keep an eye on him while you go inside to eat? You think you could do that? Sure. Does it hurt bad?
Not too bad. It's just a flesh wound. At least my wife and baby got away.
You got a baby? How old?
A little boy, about 2 months old.
I guess you ain't never gonna see him again. If I untie you, you think you can make it into those woods over there?
You could do that for me?
Sure, for you and your baby.
Yeah, I can make it. Thank you.
Where's my boy? He was right here. Wake up, son. What happened to my slave? Did you let him go? I don't know where he is. He's so big compared to me. You think I could have done anything to stop him? At least he left a trail of blood. Sure wish I had my dog.
One week later in Schoolcraft, Michigan, at the home of Dr. Nathan and Pamela Thomas.
Wife, did I remember to tell you that we are expecting guests tonight?
Why, no, you didn't. But I trust the guests will be delivered by friend Sugar, which means they will be grateful for a bowl of soup and some leftover hardtack.
I thank God for your calm nature.
But of course, I'll need to make up some beds. Will you bring the pallets from the closet?
Son, you heard your mother. Please bring the pallets.
But she asked you.
You heard me. Yes, come in.
He said to tell you I'm a friend of a friend. He said that you help people like me. He said that you helped over 1,000 freedom seekers.
Come in, friend. We're honored to be part of your journey to freedom.
Welcome to our home and sanctuary. I'm sure you must be hungry. I was just warming the soup. What's your name? I'm sorry, you don't have to tell me your name. You have such a beautiful baby. Mama, I put the pallets down in the... What's the matter?
I don't want to be ungrateful, but I think my husband, he may have been shot.
What happened?
Some weeks ago, we escaped from our master in Kentucky. We made it all the way to northern Indiana before he caught up with us. He was on horseback and we were on foot. My husband allowed himself to be captured so the baby and I could escape. But as I was running through the forest, I heard a shot.
Oh my gosh, what if...
Son, you have chores in the stable waiting for you.
Hush now. Just because you heard a shot. Come on, I'll get the soup. The next evening.
Doctor, are you a doctor? I need help. I've been shot.
Sorry, friend. You're safe here. Let's have a look. Is it your leg?
What happened?
We escaped.
We? Are there others?
My wife and baby, they got away, but I was caught. I tried to take the gun from my master. That's when I got shot. It's only a flesh wound. God is looking out for me, but I think it's gotten infected. When the master and I stopped at a tavern, I was able to convince a boy to untie me. I've been searching for my wife, but finally, I had to move on.
Oh my.
Don't talk now. I'm going to make a small cut to extract the bullet from your leg. Son, put your hands on his shoulders to steady him. You're right. It's only a flesh wound. Once we take the bullet out, it should heal nicely.
Thank you, Doctor.
Gregory, you're alive!
Sarah, you're here?
Austin, it seems we're truly doing God's work.
I pray that God continues to find us worthy.
Amen. Many years have passed. President Lincoln declared war after the Confederate States left the Union. 750,000 men died. Finally, in April of 1865, the war was over and the surviving soldiers were returning home.
That whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but may in him have eternal life.
Hello?
Hi, I'm a friend of a friend.
But the war's been won. You're a free man.
I know. I've been free for the last 20 years. Thanks in part to you and Dr. Thomas.
Oh my goodness. I remember your face, but
And I remember taking a bullet out of your leg many years ago.
After my wife and I left your house, we went on to Canada without any more problems. We've been working hard and doing well. After war broke out in the United States, I decided to come back and fight for the freedom of my brothers and sisters.
you've been a soldier? Come in and sit down. I've got a cherry pie in the oven.
I'm glad to see you're all in one piece. I hope that you know that as us Quakers, we're against violence in any form, but I'd like to hear about your experiences. I rarely get to hear about the friends that have passed through our house.
I met several of them about 2 years ago in the Second Battle of Charleston. The battle was long and hard. Finally it was over, and we sat around the campfire to celebrate. We talked about our families and where we were from. Several of the soldiers had actually passed through here, your house. They remembered both of you.
Both of us? Oh my.
We figured that even though you were nonviolent Quakers, you helped us win the war.
Ha! God, thy will be done.